Mic check. One,
Check it.
two, 1, 2.
Hey.
Ha ha. Hey. Alec Baldwin.
Remember that dude blew his hand off, Jason Pierre-Paul in the NFL?
I thought his name was Jean-Pierre Paul.
Jean-Pierre-Paul.
Hello, this is the French podcast, and this is Jean-Pierre Paul and C. Pepou. Sacré bleu.
That's pretty good, dude.
Thank you. Very good.
French-Canadian?
I'm very good at impersonation.
Accents are kind of my thing.
Spin it and go
Do another one. Let me hear,
spin them. Let
me hear, Jamaican.
Hey, man, pass me the bud.
Shit,
pass me
dude.
the ganja.
Oh my god, dude, I thought the Baja Men were here for a minute. Okay.
Who let the dogs out? Woof, woof.
Whatever happened to the Baja Men? What do you think they're doing now?
I mean, when you make up one song, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
What are they doing? Let's look it up.
Google the Baja Men. Let's see what they're
That's
up to.
the thing about 2024. You can look up whatever you would like.
That's right.
What?
And maybe they're still. I mean, they could be still popping it. They're from Jamaica, right? They had to be.
They were fake.
For real?
Yeah, they were just American.
Are you serious? You just ruined my whole image of the Baja.
Yeah, they
Men.
were fake. Like, yeah, dude. 15 years after their wave crested, the band is back in their. Oh, they were the Bahama Islands.
Oh, the Baja Men. That makes sense, dude. Bahamas.
Makes perfect sense.
That sounds like that's like a group that would go play at Toledo, like the local concert series,
or like a little sale or something, like a little market.
Yeah, they have you ever been to any of those concerts they do downtown, like the Pro Medical ones?
Well, no, I've been to like concerts
in that area.
Lima would have like Circle in the Square.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah. I saw All for One there one time. I swear.
Damn, I remember All for One was lit when I was in like 3rd grade or whatever.
They just like took other like country songs, just made them into R&B hits.
White R&B hits.
But no, this year Toledo has Flow Riders coming.
Right.
They got
you got tickets for that, right?
No, I'm not going to.
I thought you were. It might have been a dream or something I had.
Yeah, I had a dream that you wouldn't see Flow Rider.
Wake up! Oh man,
damn it!
I had a crazy dream, dude. You just went to see Flow Rider.
And then I just saw they announced some more. They got TLC coming, dude.
2 of the 3.
2 of the. Well, the third one's dead. So, Left Eye, R.I.P. Left Eye.
So, I guess I don't know how much money these people make, but there's always a time to hang it up. Like you become Smash Mouth. You're hammered on stage. You should hang it up.
They when they for the promotional thing too. They use this like the picture of them like from back in the day. I'm like,
yeah.
That doesn't look like that no more.
It's not going to be you're going to be standing in grass somewhere at the Allen County Fair.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I saw it.
How you doing, Lima, Ohio? You ever chased a waterfall?
I saw Third Eye Blind there 2 years ago, wasn't it? It was pretty good.
Yeah, a rock band would be okay, but R&B, you're strictly based on your vocals.
Yeah.
If you can't, like Keith Sweat, there's like a bunch of memes of him now, or whatever, videos of him going around, and he's like just hammered, drunk, everyone, but like people love it. Like he's still he's still singing right, but he's like has always he's like Julian from Trailer Park Boys always has a drink in a glass.
To the Sweat Hotel.
He's got to be like 60 or 70 years old.
Oh, he's got to be. Did you see that video the other day of Tyrese in the middle of the concert? He was about to get served papers like for a court appearance. He was singing "How You Gonna Act Like That," and he was like just started walking through the crowd. This guy was trying to serve him.
He left like he's like avoiding
everybody and just kept walking. I was like, damn, dude, you really did not want to
act like that.
All right, see you later.
Are you Tyrese?
No, you got the wrong guy.
His name's on the menu and everything. This picture.
This is your song.
Are you Tyrese Gibson from Too Fast, Too Furious?
He's in the new ones too, isn't he? He's been in all the movies. Yeah. Dang, dude.
Dang, look at these thugs.
Why does he even need to perform anymore? If he's probably got Fast and Furious money, you don't got.
That's what I was getting at. So they have to be doing it for strictly money. At a certain point. I think Tyrese is still relevant, but TLC.
I don't know. I mean, he's relevant. What was that? Wasn't there a video of him like crying or something like?
Yeah, that was sad, dude, because he couldn't see his kids or something.
That's what those papers are probably for.
They're paying like $5,000 a month in child support, dude. You know how much money child support takes you for? Dude? It will make you go insane.
That's why He's doing those Fast and Furious
Dude,
movies.
I've met
He's
a lot of
"Please,
people
can we
on
make another
child
one?"
support, bro, and it's
Oh,
not
yeah,
pretty.
dude.
Like they're like veterans. Like
Especially when you're like a famous and like rich, like dude, they take your ass
they tax you
to the full extent.
dudes like hide from work and shit just so they don't have to pay.
Yeah.
Man, they'll get you.
What's his name? Fucking Dwight Howard has like 12 kids, dude, with like
I thought he was gay.
11 different. That was a rumor for a while. He could be. I don't know.
No, he's definitely gay.
I'd be gay too if I had that many damn kids.
I turned
paying
gay
all-
real fast.
Yeah,
I'd be the
he's
gayest
like-
dude in the world.
It's so much money, dude.
I would be.
That's why he's still
flying
playing.
that flag high.
Still playing in China and stuff. He can't stop. He's got to do something.
Could you?
Same with Tyreek Hill, dude. He has like six kids with like
you
5
learn,
different girls.
like, you don't. Men who just continuously just pop out babies boggles my mind. 'Cause
Yeah.
I got 3.
Yeah,
Well,
you
not
gotta-
3 babies, but I got 3 older kids now, and I'm like, there's no fucking way in hell, dude. No, it's not like, oh, you know when people are like, oh, you know, it won't be like that for long. You'll miss it.
But plus, like, what?
They like shit. You just cleaning up shit and piss. They make a mess every room they touch. They're not bad.
Well,
Like,
these guys aren't seeing their kids. I mean, Dwight Howard's not going to all these kids like houses, and that's why he's
No.
paying all this money. He's
and they
just
always
seeing
end
the
up getting
kids.
in, like 50 Cent, Bootsy, all getting in a fight with their kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's got actually 50 cents.
Yeah, I think it's just easier to hang out with your kids. To be 100% honest, like it's way better.
Yeah, I mean, or just like, dude, what? This is like Dwight Howard. It happened like 10 times. You'd think like after 10, you'd be like, all right, I'm gonna
5. He's like, you know
Yeah.
what? Maybe this isn't.
let's just wrap it up
He's
or
like,
something,
He's
or
about to
like,
bang this chick. He's like, you know what? I do have 5 kids at home.
yeah,
maybe, we shouldn't.
yeah.
Maybe I
Can't
can
be
just go
worth that.
live with one
Just
of
go
them.
jack off or something, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
you
come
just
on, man.
bust one.
But you know, it's not my life. What do I know?
Man, what? Yeah, it's like that for a lot of fucking rich people.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, not even more entertainers.
Yeah, a lot
I'm
of
sure like
entertainers.
billionaire regular people aren't doing all that.
Yeah, I would be celibate if I was rich. I think I would just.
Well, they probably just get people that have their babies aborted. Like
yeah,
if a
true.
billionaire, like a
that- what's
Trump-esque
that?
situation.
That dude from the Wolves, Anthony Edwards. Did you see that? He had those texts with that girl, and he was like, he said that he was going to send her money for an abortion. And he's like, make sure you send the video. He kept saying, send a video. That's all he kept saying. Send a video.
What is wrong with these dudes? Just have that fucking kid, bro. Fuck that. It ain't that bad. Just take it to the court. Dude, you could.
That's why LeBron's smart, dude. He just got that one girl locked up, and he just
Since high
stayed with
school.
her. Yeah, he might be cheating. I don't know. He could be.
Yeah, but I mean,
He's got a great PR team, though.
yeah. Well, if you're okay, so if your husband has a great PR team, he's he's gonna get away with some things.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he's fucking LeBron James.
You see Savannah every time he's there in public too. She just looks pissed off all the time, like fuck.
worn down. Maybe LeBron's just has a huge dick and he's just taking her to Pound Town all the time. Could you imagine you're fucking LeBron James?
No, I can't imagine that. It's huge.
I'm trying to imagine it, but I can't. It's very hard. I've never seen him in real life either, so it's hard.
I don't think I have either.
Well, I think you would remember if you saw him.
Yeah, yeah, probably.
What up, LeBron?
Just run into an elevator or something.
What's good, LeBron? Hey, man, what's up? What are you up to?
Did you see when he went to that Cleveland playoff game like a couple weeks ago, and they all gave him a standing ovation and stuff, and his wife was just sitting there like, we ain't moving back to this fucking place,
Yeah,
dude.
no, it's
We're
winter.
in LA now.
It does yeah, we're LA for life.
Yeah, if I could see him finish his career there, maybe. We'll see.
Why would she be upset, do you think?
She's probably just over it, dude. Like,
Or what? She's not doing anything.
I guess that's
What the
true.
hell is she doing? I mean, raising the children, but
Yeah.
they're not doing too bad.
No,
It's
no.
nice when you got a personal chef. It's much easier to raise kids with probably nannies and a personal chef.
That's
lady.
true.
Calm down. Smile once in a while.
Yeah.
Savannah, what the fuck? You're next to LeBron James, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like, she'll never see this. If she does, smile.
Yes, come on, just smile, baby.
What if one day she smiled like, I heard listen to the Bad Boys podcast, and this nigga told me to smile, and I thought about it. I looked over at Bron. It's like,
You know what? I should smile more.
Savannah, why don't you just smile? Let me
Taco Tuesday.
It's Taco Tuesday. Dunks basketball. Look at me. I'm Michael Jordan.
That suck being his son, Bronny, too, because he's like not even good, really, and he's just. But
Shouldn't
he's,
play basketball.
no, I would do something else.
If your dad's that good, you never follow in.
I wouldn't do.
That's like the 48 laws of power, not to be like gay or something, but
Yeah.
that's the first law is don't follow a bigger. I think that's the first one actually. If I remember that, that's crazy.
Like, don't try to follow in a.
Follow the bigger shoes. You never want to.
Yeah.
And like if you're Tiger Woods, you can golf with your dad here and there, bro.
Right.
But don't be trying to get on the PGA, bro.
No.
Blood.
I probably wouldn't even want to like I would just do it if I was.
What would you do? Like sell cars or work at JCPenney's?
No,
or what?
I wouldn't do anything. I would just live at home. The house is big enough that you can just have your own
so
space
you would
pretty
just
much.
be a fucking freeloader, dude.
Hell yeah! What do you mean? I ain't got nothing to prove to these motherfuckers.
Dude, you're 1,000. You know what 1,000 is?
What?
1,000's a real hood person. Like that's what we used to call hood people.
1,000?
I don't know. I don't remember the reason we called it. Like if you'd see like I work in a factory, and if you get a group of like we got a group of guys who are real rowdy. But if you're rowdy and you're white, we'd call you one thing. But if you're rowdy and you're like black and you're like super, I don't know how to put it. Like it's not degrading, but kind of is.
Kind of degrading.
We'd be like, oh, here come the 1,000s.
I've never heard that in my
Because they're
life.
just paying your ass, dude.
Oh.
Big time.
But I still doesn't make any sense. But
They don't really like do much work. Like they come in.
Well, I know
these were like temporary work, like a temp service will send in the crew. So I guess they could be white. They don't have to be black.
Yeah.
The temp service would send in the 1,000s.
The 1,000s.
Like if you couldn't leave your cell phone sitting out. Let's put it that way.
The one of them 1,000s will get it.
So the 1,000s will snatch
I can't.
it, right?
When I say it, it sounds racist.
1,000? Yeah. No, it doesn't. Because like it came from when I was in the military. I can't remember what we said it for, but there was like thousands. We would call them the group of thousands in the military because they would just like you just didn't know. And now the more I think about it, it wasn't just black people. There was white dudes in there too. But they were like hood demeanor. Like you got your like rednecks, your hillbillies, which your white trash, and then you got your 1,000s, bro.
1,000s.
That could be a gang in the prison yard.
I think it's like
The Northos and the 1,000s. But yeah,
I've never heard that term before. I'm gonna start using.
I don't know where. I'll have to bring it up. I'll have to ask. I know people who I say it with and where it came because I cannot remember, but wherever it came from was funny as fuck because we said it to somebody. He's like, well, I know 1,000 or something like that. But I don't know what there's a meaning behind it. I cannot remember for the life of me. But we still use it.
But to find the history of that, damn, that kid's got some crazy Jerry curls going on, dude.
Who? Oh, dude, look, that's Orlando Brown on the left.
Is it for real?
Yeah, back when he was a little kid. Family Matters. Dude, Carl Winslow fucked Diddy.
I know, crazy. Well, Diddy fucked him, kind of, I guess.
Well, you never know. Look, it just changes his whole demeanor.
It's all right though. I mean, good for him, I guess.
At least he's an adult. Like
that's true.
He's a little older.
You think he beat his ass too?
No, he didn't kick his ass like he did.
Dude, that shit was crazy.
Wow.
I was like, he was like denying, and then that video came out. And he was like,
that shit was, like, yeah, like what the.
His son wrote that.
There's a few things that I have never been that enraged.
Yeah.
But I've been mad enough to where I didn't think very clearly. But you're in a hotel, probably the nicest hotel. There's obviously cameras for your security.
Right.
So you should, he's not that. Dude, he's Puff Daddy, dude. He's been around since. But what was he? How mad? What happened to make him that fucking mad? Not right. Like horribly wrong.
Uh huh.
I think it was that he was drunk and he went in the shower and she tried to leave and he heard her leave.
Well, did you read that Rolling Stone article they just put out? It was like a super in depth
about it.
Yeah, about the whole thing.
I'm not saying I never liked Puff Daddy. Dude.
No. Well, yeah.
Songs with Mace, bro.
Every time he used to come on a song, he used to get so mad because he was fucking trash.
Didn't even have an answer. What kind of shit is that? The best part was that was Keisha, or who was singing, dude.
What was that song from the Godzilla soundtrack?
Come with me.
Come with me.
Remember Godfather's Pizza in Lima? So they had that jukebox.
Yeah.
I used to play Come With Me. And I would just stand there and look at the cover was like Godzilla in the background. And then it had P. Diddy standing there he used to wear those plastic suits with bass. And he was standing there like Godzilla was in the background. And he was like, come with me. Dude, I used to jam that and play Gunslinger, dude.
There's so many people that in the industry now too that are super happy that he's getting locked up. Like Mace is happy as fuck.
It's a front though. It's wild because whenever something like this happens, it's supposed to. There's a reason. It's that stuff didn't just cut. That Cassie that happened years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it just coming out? Why is all this coming on him now? Pause. Why is this coming on him now? It's nothing. It's already gone. That shit happened years ago. He's not doing it now, or he might be, but what he's done had been done with Biggie in the 90s. This is the 90s, 2000s, not the fucking 2024. He's just probably chilling. He's probably not, but that's what I'm saying. Why is it all coming out on him right now or on Michael Jackson at the time or on one person when all these people are involved. There's thousands of people involved.
Well, it goes. I mean, you should. I mean, if you get a chance, you should read that article. It's pretty interesting. Like they had a lot of it was well sourced and everything, went in depth. But it really, like ever since like late '80s, early '90s, he's been a legit scumbag, like straight up like piece of shit.
I've watched documentaries on him, like what he's done to get to where he's at.
Well, and then like. It's not for sure, but I mean, like he probably had something to do with the Tupac and Biggie stuff. We don't know, but
no, it's not a probability. Everybody knows that.
Yeah,
that's well known. Like, how could he not?
Yeah,
he profited off the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
How come Snoop Dogg is where he's at and not involved with this? How come Dr. Dre's so far removed from all these dudes?
Yeah,
how come?
Right,
he has his own Eminem, 50 Cent, who 50 Cent's coming out against. Has been for years been saying Diddy's been fucked up.
Yeah. Well, I was when that thing I read. I guess right before Biggie got killed, he was trying to like break off from Bad Boy and start his own like label or whatever. And then next thing you know, like
he didn't even want to be in California that time.
Yeah,
he had broke his leg and he was he had broke his leg and he was on like rest or whatever. He's like, I don't even want to do this.
Yeah,
and they made him.
And then they
sacrificed.
They
just whacked his
like
ass.
Then did he release that album after or what is it called, Life After Death or whatever, with the Biggie album without anybody's permission, and then put himself on the cover of like fucking XXL magazine or whatever and blew his ass up. Like,
all this shit is all okay. If somebody, if a guy had children, a normal guy, 9 to 5. And his daughter came and said, hey, this dude did so-and-so something to me. What do? You go take care of it. You don't wait 10 fucking years and then bring it up in a there's a reason all this shit happened, and now it's coming out because they're trying to do the next thing or the move on. You know, they're 10 years ahead.
Right.
You know, so they're like, oh, fuck Diddy. You know, he's done. We're done with him.
I kind of feel like once nobody can benefit from him, that's why it's happening to him now, because like everybody's like,
who else was involved, or who else did I think of that? Because that's exactly what I thought.
Yeah, like everybody kind of like,
I hate talking about this shit too, dude. It's so bad. It's the worst. But we'll keep talking about it.
Well, because
I don't. It's not. It doesn't even matter. But yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Talking about it, but we can talk about it. We can finish it out because it does. It actually does matter because it's once again, why is it coming out?
Yeah.
Why is that video who had that video for what was it? 10 years? 8 years?
Yeah. I mean, he
was hugging up to Justin Bieber saying he was taking him to Flavor Camp. We already went through that. Dude, if a 12-year-old white kid is with a black dude, he's like, say you love me, say I'm your dad, and fucking I'm taking you to Flavor Camp, and we was just like on MTV like, hell, he's in Flavor Camp, probably having the best time. We wanted to go.
Like, we weren't even paying attention. Like, oh, that's cool.
Dude,
I guess
we wanted to go to Flavor. I was like, damn, I would love to go to Flavor Camp.
Anyway, we don't got to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, it's fun. It's crazy that it came out.
When you brought up before we started filming, you brought up Ty Dolla $ign though, and I watched that fucking cipher the other day, the freshman XXL cipher. Remember that, dude? Oh my god, that's just so funny every time.
I've watched them all.
When it was but the one where he's by himself and he's like super close to the camera singing into it, like, dude, oh my god, dude, it's so funny.
He's always in the right place at the right time, almost. Like, he's getting a check for sure. Like, he's been getting bread since. Remember he was in that movie with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa. Mac and Devin,
yeah.
They were high schoolers and Snoop Dogg was like 50. Like, what was that? They were high schoolers and Snoop Dogg was literally 50 fucking years old.
They made a sequel too with two other rappers, I think.
No, not DC Young Fly. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't really follow it. That's funny, dude.
That cipher dude's so fucking funny. Because he's so close to the camera, it's so awkward, and he's like singing like
dollar sign.
No, he's like just talking about like pussy. He's like saying real weird sexual shit.
Pussy, sexual music, dude. Where is it? Ty Dolla $ign. Dude, I went camping last weekend.
Yeah, tell me about your camping trip, dude.
So the actual camping was cool.
You guys like had an RV
glamping.
though.
We glamped.
Right.
So we did
glamped.
That's what it literally said, glamping tent. So it's a tent probably, if you cut the room off right where that entrance is, it was a tent probably that big. It had 2 king beds in it or whatever.
I mean, it's still a tent though. You weren't like staying in an RV or anything.
No. It was a tent, like a military tent almost.
Right.
And it was really nice actually. I was very surprised at how nice it was.
That's still better. I mean, there's still
more
camping.
So here's what. So the other people with us all had RVs. We ended up leaving the night of the morning we were supposed to leave. We left. The weather got kind of bad. My daughter got bit by a mosquito right here, swelled up the whole side of her face. Oh shit! Right, so we had to take her to urgent care that morning, and then by that night, is
she allergic?
They say when it bites you around your eye, it's gonna, no matter who you are. But if I get bit, it's huge, and my wife is the same. So
damn
that. But I mean, they were like, yeah, just take this medication, and she'll be fine. But so we ended up leaving in the night, and it ended up storming super fucking bad that night.
So
we dodged a bullet,
yeah.
and we were only an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
So my wife drove because I was pretty tanked.
Right.
So, in regards to like the people that was with us, there was nothing really crazy. Like there was a bunch of kids. So my only thing I will say is they were normal. My expectations was I'm getting fucking ripped, dude. Like, and the first night I drank a ton of beer and they gave me a gummy and then I just ate that bitch like nobody's business. And they were like, damn, dude. I was still just pounding. They were like, they were all super fucked up. So the first night they see what was going. Then they were like, they have little kids. Like one couple had basically close to a newborn, and nobody over maybe 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other couple, nobody over 5. And I have a 6-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 4-year-old. So
Antoine went too.
Huh?
Antoine went too.
He didn't go, but and mentally,
oh yeah.
I have already been doing this.
Right.
It's not so I can get fucked up and I'm not too concerned with it. Plus my wife is very fine, luckily cool with it.
Right.
So she doesn't really like to drink. So anyway, so by like day 2, I'm still going the same speed. They're not going that speed. And I'm kind of noticing like, yeah, this is getting weird. And then by day 3, dude,
I'm that guy.
I'm going that. No, I wasn't even that guy because I don't care. Like it doesn't bother me.
No, yeah, you don't like.
I'm there to relax. I'm not there to. But they can't relax because at age you cannot.
Right. They're like constantly on the.
If the dude drinks and then you got to follow the baby. You got a newborn baby crying. You can't get fucked up with newborns.
Right.
You're not. She's not gonna wake up every fucking hour.
Right.
So I got it, but I'm like, hey, I'm here. So I just last night I just kept going back to the tent. Like I'd come like hang out and I'd be like, I'm going back to the tent, just getting fucking rammed. But then
did you guys bring your kids?
Just the two younger ones. Yeah, but they've been camping so many times. And my kids don't really.
They'll be acting up.
Basically, that's the best way I can put it. I'm not even like my wife even said that. She's like, our kids don't really act up. They don't.
Yeah.
But
well, they're also. I mean, they're not older, but they're
They got an older brother. They go through what happens when you act up, basically.
They see what happens when you act up. How you going to act like that?
See, what little they don't know is they're girls, so they never have to feel that wrath. Like, I couldn't even do that if I wanted to, but I don't let them know that. He just had to take the brunt of it all, He's blessed, though. He's blessed.
You're blessed.
But it wasn't even really... I spent a lot of time, like, walking around and shit. There was a live band night 2. And the one
at the campground?
Yeah, they had like an end cove you walk into, and it's like a wooded. It looked like a cult area with a stage.
You were like in midsummer, dude.
Oh, dude. It wasn't most of it was lifers, like people who
stay in
the
campground. Yeah,
and they have like big porches, and
some people I work with that they'll every
but
like
this was
summer they'll set up a camper and just stay there pretty much all summer every weekend. Like I'm like I don't know about all that.
No, these campers were there for years. Like, you could tell these motherfuckers live there.
Right.
Like, there was part of it we walked through, and my wife was like, there's definitely meth back here. I'm like, oh, it ain't too bad. It don't look too bad. She's not from where I'm from.
Right.
But I'm like...
there's definitely meth back here.
It was bad. Like, it was real, like...
Yeah.
I don't know how to put it.
It wasn't a campground. It was a trailer park.
And honestly, camping is just, like, your normal fucking life. Because, like, some of these people are going to work and shit. So I'm like, if they're camping... then going to work, like they're not really camping; they're just living their life.
Right.
So, dude, the world is my campground, dude. Like,
I'm camping right now.
I'm camping right now. I'm in my camper. We're actually you're in your camper, my camper.
Yeah, I'm in your camper, dude.
Go home in your golf cart car. You're gonna be in your camper.
Golf cart car.
Like basically, my mother-in-law and father-in-law are retired, and all they do is fucking camp.
Yeah. What is it with that? When people like get older, like retire, they just want to camp all the time.
I'm like, what do you guys do? They're like, just camping. because they have like a permanent spot near their house,
Yeah.
so they can go back home, and then they have another camper. They go everywhere else. I'm like, dude, you guys are living the dream.
I feel like that must be an older generation thing, because like
I wouldn't do it if I
No.
was, dude. I'd be in here playing video games.
that's
and
what I'm
fucking
saying. I was like, we got technology and shit. Dude,
doing
we're trying to
everything
chill.
like I've been trying to do when I didn't have to work.
I would watch so many movies, dude.
Oh,
Just
dude,
fucking,
I would just be fucking like a zombie,
yeah,
bro.
high as shit all the time, like just chilling.
Fucking ripped. Yeah, dude. Camping there was a lot of interesting things to see. It was cool.
You see any wildlife?
No, it was
Where
Memorial
were
Day
you camping
weekend.
at? Is it
It was right by Mohican, which I've
Okay.
camped at Mohican before.
that's where my
Listen,
in-law-
I've never really camped anywhere. I've been just fucked. If I hit campground grounds, there's a beer in
Beer's
my hand.
open, yeah.
There's no water, drinking all day, eating gummies, smoking whatever I can get my
Yeah.
hands on.
My in-laws were just in Mohican a while ago. Just watch the
Mohican was lit,
eclipse.
dude. They watched it there.
Hmm.
That's living the life, bro.
We're going to 2 weeks. We're going to Petoskey. In
You're
Michigan?
camping?
Yeah. Well, we got a little cabin, but
Do you like doing that? But I think not having a camper is better because you don't have all that maintenance, bro.
yeah, though they got a huge ass camper, but yeah,
Does it stay put or do they travel?
They haul it. Like he's got a big truck.
Does
so
he? It's a pull behind.
Yeah, but it's gigantic, dude.
That just doesn't seem fun to me. You'd have to back that thing in.
Yeah, it is a lot of maintenance. It's a lot of maintenance.
A lot of work.
and it just takes up so much space
And
at
you
your
have to-
house. Like,
Every time when we left, we packed our shit up and left. Then you have to put your cabinets, fucking store everything.
yeah,
Every time you go anywhere, you have to wash the motherfucker, clean it out.
yeah. I'm happy we're just getting a little cabin because, like, I mean, I don't mind staying in a tent. We're bringing the dogs with us though, and I don't want them to be like freaking out.
Do you ever stay in a tent?
We have before, like the one time we went, we stayed in a tent, and
Just a normal tent, you like a Walmart tent or?
it was like it was like you were saying, like a bigger tent, like they had like beds in it and stuff. Like,
Did it have a floor? Wood floor?
Was it wood floor? No, it was just like a like tarp floor, like a.
See, ours was like bigger than I think you think. It was like a hotel room.
Oh, really?
It was a
That's
tent, but it was elevated, a big.
Did you guys bring the tent or were you just there?
No, they're there. You rent
Oh,
it.
okay.
And it was huge. Like
Yeah.
I can't even. Had windows in it. It had multiple beds, a table,
Oh no,
electricity.
No, we just like set up this thing.
Okay.
But I
Yeah,
mean, it was
no.
huge though. I mean, it was, but
Those
like,
people that did that.
but I was like, I can't remember exactly when it was, but it was like September or something. So in the morning, like there was like super like dewy, and like so everything was wet. Like just fucking the bed was wet, the tent was wet, like the pillows were all
Right.
wet because all the water in the air. So that kind of sucked. And then it was cold as fuck at night, but it wasn't bad though.
Dude, there was a guy. So our glamp was right here, glamp tent, and then you would literally walk. Like the kids would walk to their grandma's camper, and we could see them the whole. Like I could see if they were sitting outside at their camper. It was
Right.
maybe 100 feet. You
Yeah.
know, it wasn't far. Well, in between, there was a guy with a tent. He looked like a juggalo, like tatted, and that's not what made him a juggalo. He had like a big long white dude, big long beard, and like a
Just drinking
mohawk.
Faygo.
Right. Well, he wore red Jordans, red long jean shorts, a red jersey, like a FUBU kind of looking jersey, and like a red cap, and was like throwing the football around with these weird kids, and his girl was all tatted. And then they had a Journey, a vehicle, the Journey, maybe the GMC, one of those like car / SUV kind of station wagon looking.
Oh yeah.
Newer vehicles.
It's got like a hatchback.
So they took they had a tarp in between trees, their tent, and then they took the hatchback up, and they had a big towel or a big drape over it that had a big marijuana leaf on it, right? So dude, all you smell is just they're just roasting, dude. Well, I was thinking like they're in that big tornado storm that came at them, and I was just sitting in their car. Well, he was like most of the time just laying in his back seat, just blazing the whole time, dude. And he looked like a juggalo, straight up, dude. He was dressed like a fucking. I can't think. Wait, you know what I'm saying? Like when you wear all the same, he dressed like Tech 9. That's what he was dressed. He dressed identical to Tech 9,
It
dude.
was pretty hot last weekend too. He was in those jean shorts, just sweating
Struggling,
his
and that
ass off.
tent
dude.
wasn't big, and they had two bigger kids with him, and
I can picture exactly the person you're talking about.
like super no shirt. He didn't wear like he took that jersey off. He would throw the football. He'd take that jersey off. No shirt mostly the whole time, all red, and he was skinny. And the girl was wore like a big sundress. Like she was kind of a little plumper, but not too big. You could tell she was a hippie.
Yeah.
kind of. And they were
Did
just.
you have dreadlocks?
Yes.
Oh, I knew it! I fucking knew it!
Just like you, exactly like dust, a little dirty, a little
White lady with a little
probably
dusty. Stunk, dude. Those dreads probably
a
stank.
little musty, a little gray, like a little gray dust here and there. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I picture it exactly in my head, dude.
Calm down, bro. Everything's cool. And the dude's just sitting there fucking roasted and slaying in the backseat.
Oh, God, that's so
listening
funny.
to strange music, Technina.
She just feeding,
Oh, dude.
feeding
No,
the kids,
camping.
feeding the kids vegan burgers and shit.
Honestly, I could see myself not if I didn't work doing it because I love getting just
Drunk outside's fun, dude.
and knowing you're just like right there next
Yeah.
to your own crib, throw on the TV, put a TV out. The atmosphere was primed.
Right.
And so on night 2, I got a little drunk early. And we split the cooking duty, so each day somebody cooked a meal.
Yeah.
I cooked hot dogs and hamburgers. Dude, I'm over there at her mom's camper. And the one person that was trying to match my energy was her mom. Because she's down, dude. Like, she's down to have a good time. And I could tell, but no one else. My wife didn't care. Like, my wife did not give a fly. She just knew what the time was. I
Right.
didn't do anything stupid. Like, I just kind of, once I get like over it, I just walk away and I just go do my own thing.
Yeah, you're pretty like calm drunk and not when you're not in public.
When yeah, that's why I don't go in public. If I learned that, like, if I can just basically drink responsibly.
Yeah.
Basically, like, I don't drive, I don't do anything. But
Right.
anyway, and plus I learned to mix weed properly with it, and I was just down there, dude. I was like, dude, you guys want some more of these gummies? Because I brought gummies. They're like, no, dude. Like, suit yourself, man. And then I'd like be like, just go walk around and take the kids walking or hang out. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. It's something right up my alley. That's just driving the thing.
Yeah, dude, we definitely got to do a pod out in the wilderness.
Oh, dude, we're getting that. I got another buddy. I don't want to name names, but I got a buddy that wants to go too.
Yeah.
He said something about it. He's like, I'll go help you guys set up and shit. I'm like, let's get it.
Hell yeah.
It's not that glamp. It was an hour and maybe 2 hours max away, and it was $85.
Ain't
if
bad at
that.
all. Yeah. That glamp.
And it has electricity. No you have to pay for internet though, but
That's fine.
I wouldn't need internet
We
to
got to pay for internet at
record.
home.
I wouldn't need internet to record just to upload.
Right. So we did like a 12-hour live stream. We were just fucking camping and hanging out.
It would have been perfect. Like that would have been fun. I mean, I had fun regardless, but that would have been fun with just the bros,
Right.
bro. That would have been real fun.
I gotta have a brew. Use
A couple of mathematicians clean their bladders out.
So yesterday we had a Mud Hens, like we'd like my father-in-law who owns the company rented out some suites at the Mud Hens or whatever, so everybody was there, even like the field guys and stuff, dude. Everybody got fucked up, and like some of us went out afterwards. Dude, guess who I saw at the
Rock
Cock and Bull? No, remember Closell, DJ Manny?
I don't know.
Kiss FM used to be like the DJ Closell all the time, dude. He's still DJing, bro. Just like
Well, yeah,
like
what's
40 years old. Just
What's up with CJ Manny?
he was DJing
So,
the Cock and Bull. I was like, what the?
So how do you get fucked up in the Mud Hens game?
There was like a suite, and they just kept bringing beer and stuff. Like it was,
Oh, they bring you beer into the suite.
Yeah,
Is it a
yeah.
nice suite?
it was pretty nice, yeah.
Sweet.
But I mean, dude, baseball is so fucking boring, dude. It's so boring. Like,
Yeah, if you weren't in that suite, you would have been
yeah,
struggling.
9 innings and there was one score. Like one person got around the base.
Is that minor? That's minor leagues, right?
Yeah,
Who they play?
Scranton something.
Scranton Scramblers.
It was something like that for real. Like
Is it like
their
from The
names are like
Office?
ridiculous. Yeah, like Scranton, Pennsylvania. Yeah,
Oh.
dude, it was boring as fuck. I mean, it was fun like hanging out and like
People go to
drinking.
that stuff all the time.
Oh my
too.
god, dude, people have season tickets and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Dude, old people like that nostalgia of baseball and stuff. Dude, old people are
Yeah, I don't.
not as young as dude. Our nostalgia is fucking slaughtering people online.
Yeah,
dude.
hell yeah, brother. I don't mind going to like the Toledo Walleye games. The hockey games are kind of fun. Like they're
I mean, getting fucked up anywhere. Is
yeah.
definitely cool.
But if I had to pay for the drinks, it sucked. I don't want to do that.
Oh, they were free. They were just rolling them.
Yeah,
All you
yeah.
guys was getting.
Oh yeah.
Damn,
Food was a
boy.
little questionable, but
Don't matter, dude.
Yeah.
You just drink the pain away. Drink
That's
the
right.
hunger away.
I think I ate like a tiny little bit of pulled pork, and I just kept drinking.
What did they have? Like the classics, pulled pork.
Pulled pork, grilled chicken, and
you know,
tortilla chips.
they gave you the team leftovers.
Yeah, for real.
What the team didn't eat.
I wonder if those guys make any money at the
No, they don't
Mud
make
Hens.
shit. They live with like families in the town and stuff.
That's true. Yeah,
They're like sponsored by families. Because remember the
they probably make more than WNBA players though.
no,
don't
they don't
think
make
so?
more than like a regular worker. They don't make much.
Yeah, but WNBA players only make like $50,000 a year, dude.
Fair. They probably make the same then.
Yeah.
What is that?
Have you been watching those? The
Lima Locos, remember them?
Oh yeah, but
the
they're like
owner. My dad knew the owner of that. Like we were family friends with the owner.
Right.
Not in a good, not in a rich way. More like this family worked for that family way.
Right.
But knew them. Like I've been to their house. Very loaded.
Yeah.
And this was back when I was like when I was 90s ish, because they owned the.
Is Lima Loco still around?
No,
I don't think so.
They owned a business in Lima too. And but yeah, the players literally just stay with people in the area. They sponsor them and they take care of them basically. Like
was Lima Locos? No,
Lima Locos.
Locos. It wasn't Cappy, was it? That was they owned that screen printing place.
No. It was the Bargain Center. It doesn't actually. It doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah,
it's Ace Hardware now. The Bargain Center in Shawnee.
Yeah.
That's what they owned.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they were a very prominent family.
Lima Locos. They weren't even like a minor league team, where they were just a random.
I think they were.
Like double A, or I don't know what the fucking A's are, but you know what I'm saying.
Baseball's weird like that.
Single A.
Unless you're in the MLB, I guess it doesn't really matter.
I can't believe how many different like leagues there are for baseball. Like just like there's double A, triple A, and single
like that
A.
For football. They're putting it, the only difference now they're putting it on TV because it's making
USFL
money
or whatever.
Yeah, because it's making money.
Yeah, but like
you can gamble on it.
Right. But baseball though, like it's like legitimately developmental like leagues. Like you know what I'm saying? They can like other like teams use these.
They'll send injury players down there to
Yeah, like the Mud Hens are like the Tigers like developmental league or whatever, and then the one we saw last night, Scranton, I guess is New York, the Yankees like developmental team.
Wow.
I'm like, damn, you could just like pick and choose people if you want. Like the one dude who was on the Mud Hens in the outfield or the other Scranton team in the outfield used to play for the Indians, Guardians, whatever. So
damn, imagine going down.
It's like you suck, dude. Sorry.
It's like Kenny Powers.
Go play in Mexico.
Yeah, that's basically exactly what happened. Like you're just at the. That's why I never want to be at the top of anything, dude, because I don't want to come back down. I'm good with just slowly climbing.
Well, then you could just go to play in China, dude. They love baseball over there. Japan, I mean,
you could play in China.
China.
I don't think I want to play in China because if things go south, you're not leaving China. You're now Chinese.
That's true.
You are now a Chinese citizen.
I don't think you could do that anymore.
What?
Stephon Marbury, dude, he became like a god in China, dude. They used to worship his ass.
He probably gets blowjobs out. Like, dude, he's probably like, like the Mortal Kombat setting where they're like all eating them like meals at the bottom of the movie.
Yeah.
And then like Goro's up at the thing like that's Stephon Marbury like, oh! But like he's like, bring your wife to me to suck me. Suck me blue.
Did you ever have a pair of Starberries, dude? No, you didn't. I think I had.
I almost bought a pair of Shaqs the other day. I was walking through that Walmart aisle, and them Shaqs.
Bring them back, dude.
I was like, you know what? I don't even wear shoes really. I
just wear shoes.
Like I just wear Crocs.
I'm barefoot all the time.
Well, I just wear Crocs, and I'm like, dude.
How much were the Shaqs? They were at Walmart, weren't they? Don't they sell at Walmart?
Bones.
Oh, dude.
His number.
Should have grabbed
Kobe's number. 34. They were Shaq's number 34.
Face to Kobe. He's still got beef.
I could sell my shoes the same price as you.
I don't damn helicopter.
Dude, Walmart has come up in their shoe game. They sold like Airwalks or something for a minute.
Yeah, they you can buy like New Balances at Kroger.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, you can get work boots at Kroger.
Yeah,
honestly,
for real.
you can get kind of anything anywhere.
Yeah.
We are in the new age of anything. Anything is possible. That's my favorite video ever. Kevin Garnett yelling, "Anything is possible." That's the stupidest shit to say. That's the coolest shit and dumbest shit to say at the same time.
It's so funny too because they had like their team was stacked that year. Like no shit, anything's possible.
So what do you have to say about it? Well, anyway, anything is possible. He like leaned back like he was getting misted, like he was Michael Jackson.
I love watching him and Paul Pierce talk about the NBA.
Oh my god, dude!
So fucking funny.
Just two boys.
Kevin Garnett's just so like proper and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
he's like
Pierce
because he's trying to get that money.
Yeah, Paul Pierce don't go fuck.
Pierce ain't getting that bread like Kevin Garnett. No. Kevin Garnett's getting network bread. Yeah, didn't Pierce is getting like internet bread.
Do they still make KG shoes too? I don't think they do they?
I don't know. KG seems unhinged to me, like a little bit.
What a legend though, dude.
Yeah, dude, what a good time that we say that, and then the new kids, because I have a lot of younger guys that like I talk to them about LeBron. They're like, dude, LeBron, we worship, like they love. And if you listen to people our age or older,
Yeah.
they hate LeBron ain't shit.
Yeah.
Dude, young people love LeBron.
Yeah.
And they love like Kyrie, which I'm pumped that Kyrie made it to the
I
finals.
know,
dude.
same dude. I hope the Mavericks win it all.
That dude got the rawest deal in life in the NBA ever. He gets to a team, he runs the team. The guy who ran the team comes back and just puts him to second. Then the motherfucker wins the fucking championship. Kyrie won the bitch. LeBron did not win that championship. Kyrie made that shot. Am I wrong?
We're not getting into this.
He made that shot.
It was a team effort.
And then, basically they didn't agree, and that was it. But
The Cavs were making the playoffs when just Kyrie was there. I'll tell you that.
They weren't?
No, they were ass.
He could have got him there.
Okay.
Somehow.
But
he admits that he shouldn't have left.
I know Kyrie is a beast, but he was kind of an asshole the last couple of years in Boston and Brooklyn and
Try
shit.
living in Boston, dude. They treat him like
That's true. I would hate. I don't like the Celtics at all, though. So
that's who's in the finals, ain't it?
yeah,
that's wild.
Fuck the Celtics, dude. Everybody hates the Celtics.
Nah, I hope the Mavs win.
Yeah,
Mark
but it's kind of funny though, because like people like have their favorite players now and stuff. Which I mean, like a lot of these dudes are really good, but it's so fun just watching like Sean Kemp highlight videos and show where he's just fucking shitting on people. Yeah, just
it's harder.
Yeah,
I noticed today I did my daughter's t-ball. And like my son's, I'm not athletic at all. My son's mom's not an athletic person. Was not an athletic person. He is an athletic like freak.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying he's like a beast, like the best ever, but he's between us. There, I don't know where that comes from.
Right.
But I was very, I don't want to say hard on him, but I was like I wasn't. Anyway. Because this will explain it better.
Right.
So I took my daughters to t-ball. They both play on the same team. It's like just one of those mixed t-ball teams. My one daughter shows she's interested. She tries. My other daughter wants nothing to do with it. Fair enough. So like this is the first time I've went because I'm usually at work or whatever. Usually my wife goes and she's more laid back, more quiet, nicer.
Right.
And so, like, I'm telling my daughter, like, dude, you got to get in front. If that ball comes to you, get in front of it, put your thing. And she got drilled with a ball, right?
Yeah.
And so she looks at me, and I'm like, no. And I grabbed her leg, and I, squeezed her or whatever. And I'm like, it's fine. And then she just didn't say anything, and, like, all the dads are, like, looking. So another kid gets hit with something, dude. He's fucking screaming and shit. They're, like, looking at me. I'm like, no, we don't do that. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
If you're playing a sport, you're going to play the sport.
Right,
if we're paying for you to play, you're going to play.
Right.
Or leave. Or we're going to leave.
Well, they say, like, the kids cry because you're, like, babying them already. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
like,
you can tell, like, how dads... Remember when you were younger, like, how dads talked, like, to now... When I was on a football team, dude, all the dads would just talk to, like fuck you, like, talk to you like an asshole.
Right.
Now, like, can you please, like, if they're crying, they'll just be like, can you please be quiet?
Right.
Nah. You can't do it. It's a difference. It's going to be a problem.
Yeah. Oh, my God, dude.
Problem.
Where the fuck were we going? Oh, we went to Orlando it's been a while now, and we were like towards the back of the plane. There was nobody else near us except this lady and like her like it had to be like 1 or 2 years old or something like that. And this kid is just screaming bloody murder the whole time. Her dad kept saying, please stop, like not so loud. I mean, like, dude,
there's not much you can do there, but you got to get up and try. Like, you got to carry that baby around. Try to do something. You can't communicate with a 1-year-old.
Right.
Please. No, you just you can't like hit it, but you like carry it, you jiggle it around, you like
jiggle it around.
No. You carry it, you just it's time to entertain because they're confused. There's a lot going on there.
Right.
Basically,
but it was obviously a thing that has happened before, happens often, and they're like, there's got to be a better way to fucking handle it. Like
there's 100%. That's the thing. It's not hard. It's not. People are scared of what. I'm not saying beat the dog shit out of your kids.
No, yeah.
Some people take it too overboard.
Yeah.
But if your kid's acting up, get them out of there.
Right.
Don't let it.
And they were like babying her, like rewarding her for like screaming like that.
Take
You know
them
what I'm saying?
out and then say what you got to say and say, we'll just leave or we'll sit here.
Yeah.
And I'll figure it out from there. Don't leave them and not do anything.
Right.
Don't ignore them. Like, but there's a very fine line, and I guess I've perfected it because I was like telling my wife, I was like, oh man, dude, I was so pumped because my daughter's out there grabbing the ball, and I'm like, she's like throwing it like this, and her coach was like, no, throw it overhand. She's like, I'm scared. I'm like, just try it.
Yeah.
Just do it, and she'll she's more like my son. Well, she'll try stuff my other daughter is not into that.
Right.
And if she's not, I don't pressure. I'm not going to push
Right,
her into
right.
it. So I'm like, if you want to sit on the sideline, you got to get out of the way. But you can watch, and I'll stand here with you. But I'm going to go back and forth.
Right.
And so, but then one ball came to her, my other daughter, who is not into it. And she like, this is the first time she's ever done it. She looked, and I'm like, grab it. You're right next to it. You can't avoid it now. She grabbed it and threw it, and I was like, we made you're not going to just, you can't just coast through life like that.
Right, right.
You can't. Like my son, I told him, people aren't going to talk to you like, yeah, please, can you? They're going to be rude. They're going to be mean. They're going to be, it's, you know.
Yeah, if you're going to do something, do it all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you got to be kind of hard. You can't just take, if somebody talks shit to you, you can't just take, oh, poor me.
Right.
It doesn't work like that. Life doesn't work like that. Never will.
Never will. Never lost.
And let that be a lesson to you youngsters out there. No, I'm kidding. No youngsters are listening to this.
Mm-mm. I hope not. I don't know. They get some deep YouTube rabbit holes, dude.
Yeah. Dude, I went in a Kush coma the other day. Bad news. This was before I came, because it's been 3 weeks since the last one. 3 or 4 weeks.
No, it's only been 2 weeks.
No. Oh, maybe.
Because remember we did 2 weeks in a row because we were going to be taking a little break.
So some dude at work was like, hey, you want these gummies? I took them or whatever. And because they didn't like them. And I came home, pumped up, took one, and they were very high milligram. Took one, forgot I had took it, and started pounding brews before I went to bed. And I go to bed when everybody wakes up, okay?
Right.
In my house. So and this is when my kids, they're out of school right now because it's summer.
Right.
This is when they was in school. So I take this gummy, forget about it, pound these brews for about 2 hours, kind of relax a little bit, and I start feeling fucking like that stress, like that weed, that too high.
Yeah, too high.
With them I'm talking probably 7 or 8 beers at me
slumped.
Well, I'm going to bed. I'm about to go to sleep, and it's just hitting. Dude, worst night of I'm out here throwing up. I'm like, I couldn't yell because I was scared. I didn't want anybody to know, but I was I was paranoid. But I was like, oh.
That's not a coma. Dude. You were in a
over OD
state of panic.
I OD'd on
state of emergency,
dude. So I was like drunkish, like a little buzz, but the alcohol did not help. And so I'm like, dude, it was the worst hour or 2 of my life because I had to keep
poisoning or something.
No, I had to keep telling myself. I was like, dude, you're just you calm down. You're just high. Because I was like, what if they find out? They're gonna kick me out of here. Dude, I'm done. I was down here, and I was like, oh, I was like spitting up. It was bad. It was bad, dude. It was horrible. It was just because it was like that. I forgot I had taken it, and then when it happened, I was like, what the fuck is going on? But
that's the worst when you like
forget you took
something, and you're just like sitting there like, fuck, dude, I forgot I had shit to do.
You're in that ride. Yeah, you gotta ride that out.
Yeah.
Usually I'm okay, but it was just they were, and I could hear them all like getting ready for school and shit, and I'm down here like, what the fuck are you doing?
Get it together.
Get yourself together. I should go up there, and then I couldn't get up. Like I couldn't walk. I think it was like 50 milligram plus the beer.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was a brick, dude. It was a solid big boy. I thought I was gonna die. Like I was like, I gotta go call the doctor. I couldn't reach my phone, trying to grab my phone, and I was gonna try to pee over there in the other room because I was down here.
Yeah,
and I was like, you know, when you're like,
take ketamine or something.
No, you know when the room starts spinning, you're trying to get your breath. You're like, you're trying to get your. That's exactly what I was. It is 6 o'clock in the fucking morning, and everybody upstairs is bustling around, yelling and shit. I was like, please don't let something happen because I have to go up there and deal with it. I couldn't even walk. I couldn't even walk upstairs.
Every little noise, you're like,
yeah, I would have to literally like, what's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio and when they took that shit in Wolf of Wall Street. That's exactly how I felt, dude. It was the beer. It was the mix and me forgetting. Really,
you were in a K-hole without taking the K, dude. That was wild.
A K-hole, dude. I think.
You ever take ketamine before?
Mm-mm.
I don't never have a desire to, dude.
Did you?
No. So, but I remember like our friends used to talk about it. Like,
what is
ketamine's like it's like what they use the vet to like. And sometimes they use it for therapeutic purposes now too.
Yeah,
like
I've heard of treatments.
But I remember our buddies would take it like and they lived at that old house, and they would tell me their stories about it. I'm like, this does not sound fun at all. Like they were like, yeah, you get in a K-hole, you're just crawling on the ground, you feel like you can't get up, like the earth is crushing you.
I've only
I wanted to do that.
Drug wise, I've never been in a bad way. Like Ambien had me in a bad way one time where I was like, I can never most things. If I do them and I have a bad experience, I don't do them or I do less. And I just remember, like booze, for instance, I would not right now take like 5 shots of a liquor.
Right.
Like I know, just stick with what you're drinking. I would, and you could smoke and drink as long as you're drinking basically farm water.
I've heard some people that had some bad stories on Ambien, like not even on purpose.
This was years. I didn't even have kids. I don't think.
Yeah.
Probably when I was 17 or something. My buddy's parents had Ambien, and I would take it, and because it makes you feel fucking just like done,
loopy.
But I took, and one time I just got it was just a bad time, dude.
Yeah, I heard people like hallucinating shit on it. Like,
yeah,
I've never taken Ambien, but I don't really fuck with stuff that makes you like supposed to be sleep medicine either. Because
I don't fuck with it.
Even NyQuil, dude. I'll take NyQuil and I'll wake up the next morning and I'll be like dead,
done.
Like,
do you melatonin?
I used to, but it gives me crazy ass dreams, so I stopped taking that too.
Yep.
Which I wish I could take it because it does help me sleep, but it's like the fucking nightmares are too much.
Wish lights
Nightmares.
Are nightmare.
I'm in a melatonin nightmare.
What if we were in a nightmare right now? Life is a nightmare.
Let's go see Flow
Life is a nightmare.
That's what that dude was listening to. That him and his wife with the dreadlocks.
No, he was a psychopathic drinking that fake. Dude, I was honestly a little like, because we'd have to walk. He was in between. It wasn't from their experience, from the actual people who camped. They were like, this is a horrible sight.
Yeah.
And when you walked back into the depths, it was huge.
Yeah.
And it had a big pond, but when you walk back, so on Sunday night, which would have been Memorial Day, was that Monday, either Sunday night or Saturday night. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with opening the Oh, you cut deep.
I cut my nails too short.
Yep. You me to get it? I'm good, dude. I don't cut shoes short. I've learned my lesson, dude.
Thanks, man.
No problem, dude.
I just cut them extra short, so I'm gonna cut them again in like a week. You know.
You got a point, but I don't like the feeling. I don't like that rub. I do mid. Like mine are mid, not too long. Not
yeah.
I do mid.
How often do you cut your toenails? I always forget. Yeah, rarely, dude. I'll look down one day. I'm like, oh shit, dude.
I like when they get a little clawy. Honestly, I seriously do.
Yeah.
I don't know, something about like.
Until you get it caught on a blanket or something, you're like, fuck, dude, it's the worst feeling. Okay.
No pillow.
No pillow, just the sheet. No bed, no pillow, just the sheet.
That's what I did when we were camping. Like I slept. Everybody's like getting up, like I slept horribly. I'm like, man, I slept like a damn baby, dude.
This is luxury for me.
I just had no pillow, no sheet, covered in dew, covered in dew. Hammered because I get so fucking fucked up. They're like, damn, dude. I wake up at night like, hey guys, what's up? They're like, do you drink some water or something? No. They're like, when we went to the doctor, right? Because like. So Maya slept with her grandma. Zoe slept with us.
Mm-hmm.
We had multiple beds, and I had my computer hooked up, and I had a thumb drive with movies and stuff on it for the kids, and some movies for us. And I would just put on a movie at night, because it had electricity. And but then, so the one morning I was laying down, Erin would always get up in the morning and go have coffee because her mom had a coffee maker. So I'd walk up there with Zoe, check on Maya, whatever, and she comes back. They come back in the tent. She's like, look at her face. Hate that. Her face was like swollen up, right? So I'm like, bet. Well, we can go get some McDonald's then because we're going to go to that doctor. That's the first thing I said. I was like, bet. I knew.
I know it's
I knew she got bit by a mosquito because my stepfather-in-law, my wife's stepdad, told me when I went over there the morning before. He's like, hey, there was a mosquito right here, but he's like, I didn't smack it. I grabbed it. And I don't think it bit her.
Picked it off like a tick.
Oh no, he was like this, and I don't know why he said he did that. That's wild. I was like, that's it's impressive, dude. I was like, that's tight, dude. But okay, cool. He's like, I don't think it bit her. Well, then she comes out and you can see it like welted up, and I'm like, oh, she got bit. Didn't think nothing of it the whole day. Goes through it and it gets swollen, but it's not ridiculous. That's like a mosquito bite. Yeah. And the next morning she wakes up, her whole face is swollen.
Damn,
so then I'm like,
that's crazy.
We were near Worcester, which is near Columbus, I guess, near Worcester.
Yeah.
So we went to the urgent care in Worcester, and I was like, well, they got a McDonald's. We had to go to Walmart and get the prescription. So I'm like, bet we got McDonald's. That's all I kept talking about. I was like, man, we're gonna get that McDonald's, dude. We did get it.
What did they give her for malaria medication?
No, it was literally over the counter. Well, we had
Benadryl
given her
or something?
Benadryl, but they gave her a higher strength one at the doctor. The doctor gave her one there, and then she's like, "We'll give you this prescription for more, and just give it to her till it goes away." And it went away in a day. But they were like, "It literally is a mosquito bite." But that's what happens when you get bit by your eye, even if you did.
No shit.
Because you're like vessels or something. Gay mosquitoes is fucking are gay. What's the point of them?
There is no point of them. I'll call you back later.
Huh?
I said I'd call you back later.
Is that your wife?
No.
Okay. Because if it was, we could stop this.
That's okay. If she would call me right now, it'd probably be an emergency. I would definitely have to answer. But
is she at work?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna pee real quick. By the way,
Yep.
though. Hold on.
All right. So, this is a 100% true story. I told it. I got 2 true stories to tell that are unbelievable. So I told this story. You know when you're a little drunk and you are in a group and you tell a story and you could tell no one fucking. They're like, yeah, okay, cool, man.
Yeah.
And it's not real.
Yeah.
Well, when I was in high school, a friend of mine's family lived. They all lived with their grandma, like an adopted kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And a tree fell when she was on the toilet and smashed her. I'm not joking. And that's just the water purifier's full, or the water. The dehumidifier's full.
Dude, that's
and I told that story because where we were there was trees, and that last day before we left it was about to storm.
Uh-huh.
It ended up storming that night we left, but you could tell it was not good, and the trees were huge, and I'm just kept looking. I'm like, damn, dude, that's all I could ever. Since this was in high school, it's always been in the back of my mind, like a tree wolf could fall on you and kill.
It could anytime, dude.
She was elderly, like it was her grandma. But
it's kind of crazy. Like sometimes you hear about deaths and you're like, dude, that is just your time. Like just your
and
time.
I almost thought I made it up, and I'm thinking in my head like, did I make? And I'm like, no, because it ruined their life. They had to move to like a foster care situation because that was their only guardian. And I remembered it happening and seeing the tree, like the whole. It was wild, but
I shouldn't talk about this, but it's I don't care. So
I don't care. It'll be at the end. Nobody will watch this.
So this girl that we used to work with at our company, she got fired. Well, she got let go because she was. I mean, doesn't matter. But this is so fucked up. But it's just funny. Her husband just died like last week. No, listen, no. But so he was driving down a country road, obviously probably going pretty fast, and he hit a fucking horse and like wasn't wearing a seatbelt and just died like pretty much that day.
You gotta wear a seatbelt.
But
do you wear seatbelts? Sorry.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but like. I'm just like, dude, the odds of that happening, like, there's a horse just getting out.
Was it an untamed horse, or was
no,
it like
somebody's horse got out, like
a horse and butt? Oh, okay.
Yeah, somebody's horse got out there, like. Yeah. But I'm just thinking, like it's sad. It is sad. Like he has kids, especially.
That's why you have to wear your seatbelt.
Yeah,
and that's why I say always.
Yeah.
Look, I whip a Tesla, and those are the safest 5-star crash rating.
That horse must have been fucking rock solid, dude. Like that was a fucking strong.
He was probably driving a truck too.
I don't know. I'm probably in the country. Yeah.
If he was driving a truck, it should have been okay. I don't know. That horse has to be. Is it still alive? Do you know?
The horse? I don't know. I don't know if the horse is okay or not. That's the same thing my coworker said.
That's a good question.
But I was just thinking, like,
yeah, how could a horse stop a car? Maybe it was a sedan.
Apparently, he hit the horse, and then after that, like, went to a pole. So, like, it was like a whole thing.
Okay,
yeah.
The pole did that.
I don't know, dude. Whatever. But the horse.
Car accidents are a sticky situation. Dude.
But like, I was just thinking, like he had kids, which is super sad too. But like, imagine next time those kids like go to a carousel or something. Horseback riding.
Good thing this is the end of the podcast, dude. You didn't have to. You were good until you added the carousel. Like you just tried to make a joke. You were like a hacky fucking like an open mic joke.
Like
and the horse of the
dude.
carousel.
I just like.
No, they wouldn't care.
I mean,
how old were the? I don't
know how old the kids were.
Let's not delve too deep in this. I don't think that's good. I mean, we don't know.
I don't know the guy.
We're a couple of nobodies.
We're
a couple of Irish nobodies just shitting the shit.
What's Cameron saying? Painful people get shot every day, B.
People hit horses every day.
People hit horses every day, B.
That's why I don't go out at dark. I mean, dude, I minimize every issue if I do have to drive, I'm gonna drive. I'm not gonna be whipping it.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna
yeah.
be having them brights on, bro.
Speeding, you don't need to speed. It's just like,
And I wear my seat.
wear your damn.
That's how you
seatbelt.
prevent that. None of that happens had he wore.
Yeah,
wore
yeah.
a
If we
seatbelt.
wore a seatbelt, he'd probably be
Cars
chilling
these
right
days.
now.
I mean, unless he's driving like a 1990s Ford Ranger or
Yeah,
something.
they'll tell you if you're not wearing. They won't.
These
shut the
new
fuck up.
cars are if you get in a crash, if you're wearing your seatbelt, you're not going to die.
Yeah.
They fall off cliffs and they're fine.
Right.
Like these cars are built to. You got to
Built for tough.
They need to keep us eating,
Yeah.
spending that money.
Spending that money.
But so we've had
Tesla
three.
Tesla wouldn't have hit that fucking horse. Tell you that.
Oh, well, if you were in the Cybertruck, you would have made horse
Destroyed
burgers.
that
You made horse. Dude, that horse would have been nothing. Dude, you would have even talked about it today.
That was some horse meat.
He would have arrived home no problem, pronto.
Don't put the car before the horse. I'll tell you that.
No, he put the horse before it. So I do the
Start talking
laundry.
about death.
I do the laundry,
1,001 ways to die.
and
Hit a horse and
this is 100% the weirdest thing, and you maybe can answer this. So I don't really pay attention, and my son wears the younger kids wear shorter shorts, smaller clothes,
right.
and so I had a really small white T-shirt, like a tiny child's white T-shirt,
Tiny T.
a tiny tee, and a small pair of shorts. A boy's small. My daughters are small. My son is huge. A small boy's pair of shorts and a Mickey Mouse, like a T-shirt you would buy at the Disney store at Disney, but it was like in between my size and my children's size. It wasn't an adult size. It wasn't it was like a teenager size. Like
It appeared out of
goofy
nowhere.
in our laundry, right?
Did you have
And my
people
wife to this day, this was weeks ago, and she kept it, and she's like, I don't know where this stuff comes from, like what. And I asked maybe my daughters grabbed it at school, but they don't really they wouldn't bring random clothes home.
Right.
Antoine wouldn't bring
Did
random.
they have any sleepovers or anything? Like,
No.
it's fucking weird, dude.
Now, they're little boys' clothes.
Yeah.
I have little girls, and the Mickey Mouse shirt looks like a goofy fucking. Nobody would wear this shirt. It's like
Yeah.
an old 1990s Mickey Mouse shirt.
That is weird, dude.
All of it's in our laundry.
You got a fucking little boy living in your house, like haunted.
Little boy blue living in our house. I'll whoop his ass if I find him, dude. Get out of here, dude.
Dude, that's
We're
like-
not going to be haunted, you demon. Get out of here, you demon.
That is kind of scary, though, dude. Like, holy
She
shit.
keeps talking about it, and I'm like,
You believe in ghosts?
I think it was a parallel, like a, what's that movie with Matthew McConaughey when he goes to space?
Interstellar.
When
Murph.
he's trying to tell her.
Yeah.
So maybe
Murph, don't let me go.
At the other side of the laundry and the other end, and they're like throwing clothes, and they're like, help. So I actually have
There's
like
a black hole in your
it's
washing
a
machine.
younger boy, which would be my son, in a parallel universe, younger, telling me something. Now,
What is he trying to tell you, you think?
it's athletic shorts, which he would wear, and a white T-shirt, that's all he wears.
Who, Antoine?
Yeah.
You think it's Antoine as a kid?
Like, you know when you buy the packs
Time
of
warp,
white
dude.
tees, like the packs?
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's like a white tee.
Like a Hanes?
Yeah, white tee. And like shorts kind of like this, but Nike, just a Nike shorts. Athletic. Ain't that? And the Mickey Mouse shirt, I can't gather.
Yeah.
Because it's the size of the white. What the fuck?
I know what's going on up there, dude.
It always sounds very loud up there, but it's not. That could be them just walking around. The white tee and the Nike shorts could kind of match in size.
Mm-hmm.
The Mickey shirt is like not my size, not my wife's size, not a woman's like a smaller teenager size.
I don't know, man. That's weird.
Okay, there's
Did you
nobody's
check
ever
your,
used
check
our
your walls, dude. You could have somebody living here.
try to do a little laundry. Well, I feel like if there was kids living here, we would know it'd be a little loud and a little hungry.
Or if they're one of those feral kids, they live in the woods forever, and they're
What's that? Have you ever seen that movie Vivarium or whatever?
is that the one? Like, I don't think I've
They
seen
live in a community that they can't.
Every
get
house
out
looks
of.
the same, or whatever.
And what's that dude's name?
Imperium. That's what it's called. No,
Imperium.
Vivarium. Imperium's the one with the
They have a kid and
Harry
he
Potter where he's
wakes
like a
up,
Nazi. I've never seen it.
The kid does.
I've
Like
never
they
seen
just appear. Like they get stuck in this house. What's that dude's name that's in it? He's in all the you know
Facebook guy,
Yeah.
social network. What's
Bada boom, bada bing. Social network guy.
Zombieland.
We don't have to get to his name.
Yeah, whatever.
As long as you know who I'm talking about. I got it.
Yeah.
He,
Nerdy Michael Cera, like looks like Michael Cera kind of.
Damn, nerdy Michael Cera in a parallel universe.
Yeah, Parallel universe, Michael Cera.
That's 100% what's happening in there. But in that movie, they wake up one day and there's like a kid, like maybe a 9-year-old kid standing there. He's like, and that's every time he wants something, he doesn't talk. He goes, like, and until they give.
Is it a horror movie?
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
Is it?
Yeah.
That reminds me of the movie.
Well, they don't like him. Like they always like flick him off and like hit him and shit. And he's
the kid.
Because it's not. They don't know anything about what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, I can't remember what happens at the end, but
It's like what's that movie, The Grudge? Like the little boys meowing all that. Meow.
Fucking kids are.
Oh, that movie made me so mad, dude. I was like, this is fucking
I've never seen
stupid
The
ass
Grudge,
movie, dude. I don't like horror movies really, but
I don't like them at all.
yeah, I was like, why do I want
Do
to
you
be
like
scared?
Chucky? Would Chucky be considered a comedy or a horror movie?
I don't know. I've never watched the whole Chucky.
I've never watched.
I don't like it. I don't like that dolls and shit, dude. Creepy.
There's a lot of dolls down here.
Yeah, I don't know if I could have those in my house. Those aren't really realistic looking though. Like if they were like realistic looking dolls, I guess I don't want that. Or dummies. Oh, dummies are creepy as fuck too, dude.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Want to play?
Ventriloquist gotta be the scariest dude. That shouldn't be a profession. Like shouldn't be.
Ventriloquists are gay as fuck, dude. Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you sitting? You're at alone. Just drink some beers, dude. You're alone in your house. You're like, man, I'm just really bored. Can't find a girl. I'm just gonna play with a doll. And
like fucking
will you
people
be my
love
friend?
that Jeff Dunham dude. That dude,
Clown,
it's just not
dude.
funny, dude. Like the fucking
Goofy.
That's not just not funny at all.
Dude, honestly, if we should buy tickets to a show just to fucking
Jeff Dunham.
Heckle him. What the fuck are you doing, weird dummy? who's the real dummy? Like, hey, you guys calm down there. He has like multiple different racist ethnicities.
Yeah,
in his
super
too.
racist.
I
Like,
know he has like literally a terrorist ghost.
people love that shit, dude. I don't
White
get it.
people love that.
They really
dude.
do, dude.
Love,
They do.
They love Trump.
He's
and
always
they
at the
love-
Huntington Center in Toledo too. Like that's
Oh,
he just.
dude, they're probably like, oh, babe, Jeff Dunnan's in town,
I
dude.
love Jeff Dunham.
He's right about Arabs, dude. He's 100% right about terrorist Arabs. He's so right. Does he have a black one?
I think it's like there's like a Jamaican one. I think. Dude. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know.
Oh, those Jamaicans, they love smoking weed, and I like to eat some gummies too.
He's got to run out of shit eventually, dude. Like
No.
or he just does the same act over and over again.
Boomers love, dude. They
Remember when fucking like Larry the Cable Guy was popular and shit, dude?
Oh, dude. What's so funny about just being a cable, like a worker, normal?
They like
Ain't none of your
catchphrases.
redneck.
Get her done. That's just not funny, dude. It's just
Dude, that
like,
shit was never funny to me.
and they were all tour together. Him, Jeff Foxworthy.
Cat Williams said that's where he got his start at. If you rewatch,
It was the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. He comes out. All these people are like, what the fuck is going on?
if you rewatch, it might have been on Shannon Sharp when he said it. He goes, "I got my start with Jeff Foxworthy and them on."
You might be a redneck. Shut
next
the fuck up.
Cat Williams. What up, niggas?
What was the other dude? I can't remember the other guy's name. Here's your sign.
Ron.
No, Ron White's the other guy.
He's the guy
a
who's
drunk
sober
guy.
now. No, he's one of those sober clowns.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, but he's always hanging out on fucking like all those new shows or like
Dude, I gotta-
Tony and shit now.
At the end of this podcast, I'm bashing the sober clowns so bad, dude. I gotta kill these fuckers, dude. You got me pumped up now. But anyway,
What was the other dude's name? Bill.
Bill Harry. Oh fuck.
Oh, what the fuck was his name?
What was their blue collar? Bill.
Here's
it is
your sign.
Hinval.
Bill Engvall. Yeah.
They all had
Dude.
TV, like they all had sitcoms on
What's Jeff
ABC.
Foxworthy doing now?
Are you smarter than a third grader?
They made like so many movies with Larry the Cable Guy too, like the fucking.
SEAL Team 6 or Goof Fart Team 6 or whatever.
It's all fart jokes. What's this for?
Saying, I gotta go take a fart. That wasn't even his real voice, dude. He was lying that whole time. He's from New. I'm from New. I actually talk like this, like Al Roker.
He was like hood as fuck.
I actually talk like this, nigga.
He was 1,000 for sure.
He was 1,000. He was a 1 in 1,000.
What was good? That was a thing for a while. All these gimmick comedians and shit, like Jeff Dunham, fucking Blue Collar Comedy Tour.
There was dude. I think that's what's wrong with comedy now is they don't have enough of them.
no more gimmicks.
This is all like people complaining about, like paying bills and stuff. Having to do just
Life got too hard.
Life got way too hard for comedians. Joe
That shit would
Rogan
be
was
everywhere. That Blue Collar Comedy Show would be every. They would sell everywhere they went, dude.
Love that, dude.
Yeah.
People loved like when we're like, oh my god, it was. I remember it would be in the like family video when it would be top. Oh wow.
So I just remember this too. We were talking about Insane Clown Posse earlier. So one of the episodes of Kill Tony, they had Violent J on there, and he was trying to do a set, like a 2-minute stand-up set. Bro, this is one of the worst things I've ever heard in my life.
Stick to the music, bro. Stick to.
And they were like, you know, that show, like Tony Hinchcliffe's always like sucking like their dicks and shit.
Oh my god,
we have a legend, a new legend in the making.
every person that steps on that stage is a legend.
Yeah,
he's the best comic in the world.
Yeah. Discovered here on Kill Tony, the greatest podcast.
Joey Diaz.
That's how he always like. He has a great announcer's voice though. He always goes like Joe Rogan.
And his comedy's not even funny either. Like he's like such a dickhead to these people, and I'm like, this guy's
human being. That dude that bounces around, Casey Rocket.
Oh yeah,
right. He's pretty funny.
I do like his. He's funny sometimes.
Funny for a while. About 2016, 2017 is when I stopped like.
Comedy's not really like
I'm trying to think of this. There was this guy I thought was super funny. I couldn't figure it out, but yeah, dude.
It's like everybody's got a fucking stand up. What's his name too? What's the dude's? Not Sam Worrell. Who's the other? Mark Norman. His girlfriend started doing comedy after like they got together, or his wife or whatever. Oh god, dude, it's horrible.
Mark Norman's wife, isn't she Asian?
No. She's
Mark Norman's wife.
She's like released a special and shit.
What is her special? Like,
I can't remember what it's called.
My husband doesn't do the dishes when he comes home. Yes, queen. I love Nicki Minaj. And I love Megan Thee Stallion. She's so real and so true and sexy. Red is awesome. I love that shit.
Shut up, girl brain.
Those people posting their fucking crowd work on TikTok, like, oh, get the fuck out of here. That shit makes me hardcore, like, convulse every time I see it. Like,
pissed.
No, it just makes you uncomfortable. Like, it makes you cringe. Like, it's obviously fucking set up. Like, just make your TikTok views higher and shit.
I mean, yeah, we're living. It's 100% the Matrix, bro.
You know what's funny is like, so I've been rewatching like every time when I go to sleep, I watch Tosh.0 just because like it's a nice background noise, or whatever.
What do you watch it on?
Paramount Plus.
They got it on Pluto TV for free, my nigga.
Oh yeah, they do have a channel on there. But like, you watch the ones from the early seasons, like you can't make that show now because everything is staged. Like every video is staged now. Like back when they were like he was first started doing.
Are you talking about his videos now are staged?
No, like the YouTube videos and stuff. Like there's no like.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day, people were just making videos because they were weird as fuck or like goofy or like dumb. Like shit just happened. They would be recording, and now everything is like
you
it's
would
all
jump
content.
on a trampoline, it would snap, and both your legs would snap.
Yeah,
and be like,
yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
So crazy thing. This is kind of not really, but on Facebook, my uncle, who's a cool dude, normal, 50-year-old black man, or probably 60, 70-year-old black man now. Mm-hmm. He posted something, and it was like these 4 black people, and it was a guy and 2 older ladies, and they were all old, and it said what's 4? Quintuplet? Identical. Whatever. 4 identical twins, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is not a real picture. First, as soon as I see it, I look at it, the hand has 17 fingers on it. It's an AI.
Yeah.
So I go to the Facebook page. It's all AI generated, and all the comments are, it's like, they're all birthday. Like, it's my birthday. It's like a little kid. Like, we need to unite, and it's a bunch of different colored kids. In AI, they haven't perfected it. So if you look at the hands or like a skin tone, somewhere it's off.
Right.
And like the hand will be missing or something will be missing.
Yeah.
So I looked at them all. They're all AI, and all the comments are "Happy birthday, stay blessed" from like old ass people, and I'm like, dude, they're getting fucking. Oh, dude, we're in for it. Yeah, because it looks real enough.
Oh, dude,
to where eventually it's going to be real enough where you're not.
They're gonna be able to tell. Yeah, and
that's why you need to listen to this podcast because we're as real as they come.
That's right. Even police, like most of the police are boomers or old people, old dudes too. Like they're gonna be fooled by that shit. Like you make anybody look like they committed a crime. Like,
yeah, once we're gonna have to there's a barrier about our age. People are gonna have to be more in charge. And then we'll get to that next plateau where we're smart enough to be like, okay, this is doing this is doing that. But the thing is, those boomers aren't going to leave.
No,
they're going to hold those positions as long as possible, right. And that could be too late. It could be too late because if they're gonna do something,
yeah,
and then they're gonna fuck something up.
Yeah, Just like I don't know, it was made me think of like when I was watching that shit. Like the internet used to be so fun. Like you just find like
Liddy.
yeah, like
Liddy, bro.
back when like Vine was a thing and shit, and like
I missed the Vine wave. I was
Yeah.
gone during the Vine wave.
yeah, people were super creative. And,
I remember you would just get on a computer back in the day and just fucking the world was your oyster.
Yeah, yeah.
The world was your campground.
Right.
You and the computer, the internet was your campground. You could go where any crevice you wanted to.
For virtual
You want to see
campground,
somebody get their head chopped
real
off, you
campground.
can find it. You want to go play
Oh.
newegg.com where you could play video games.
What was that?
Newegg.
Newegg was the
No,
like,
Newegg
electronic
is-
store. You're talking about Newgrounds.
Newgrounds.
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah, dude.
That still exists, but it's definitely not as
Mm.
good.
Can't even play Flash games no more, dude. They don't have the Flash player anymore on the internet. Like there's no browser
Remember
games.
that Bill or George Bush shooter on
Oh yeah,
Newgrounds?
yeah.
Where you would shoot terrorists in your office and stuff like in the White House. You're going down.
That used to be the best, dude. I wish I could like sit at work sometimes when I'm bored and play Flash games. Can't even do that shit no more.
No, I play the Steam Deck now. It's a little better.
No, I wish I had.
I've been playing Fallout New Vegas.
Ooh.
Got back into that. Just learn how to make decisions, dude.
Hey.
You fuck up a decision in that game, it fucks up your whole day.
I know that's right. It fucks up your whole day.
I had to restart. I was like pissed off a little bit. I almost got through. I'm halfway through Cyberpunk as well. I've been dead.
I started that game and I
Nope.
just can't.
I
finish
dedicated
it.
myself. I bought it. I'm
Yeah.
playing it.
It looks so cool every time I see like videos of it. I'm like, that
I'm
looks
getting to
dope
Idris
as fuck.
Elba at least.
I'm gonna find his ass for at least.
Find his black ass.
I don't care. Fuck, what was Stringer Bell? Fucking. What we at now?
Old lady said, "Are you done?" Yup.